back to my live session. How are you guys doing today? So this is officially my first live on this channel. Yeah. So today I want to be talking about effective communication. Remember the last time we talked about communication and I said I was going to bring up a video about effective communication. So I have some notes written down here. I will just be checking and we'll be discussing alongside. So if you have any comments, do well to drop your comments. Yeah. Okay, so let's just dive right into what we have for today. So basically, we're looking at effective communication today. Yeah. So and I want us to discuss. So while I'm talking, I would like you also to be saying or discussing in the comment section. So what is effective communication? Effective communication is a process of exchanging information, thoughts, ideas, or feelings in a way that is clear, concise, and easy to understand. So basically, there are 7 C's of effective communication. There are 7 C's of effective communication. These are what we use to check whether the communication is effective or not. Okay, so the first one is that for a communication to be effective, the first thing we need to note is that it has to be clear. Okay, the main idea is easily identified and understood. Then also, the next thing to check if a communication is effective is that it has to be concise. So when we say concise, it means that it gets to the point without unnecessary words or unnecessary images. The next thing is it has to be concrete. When we say something is concrete, it includes specific examples and explanations. Now, I would like to remind you that we are looking at 7 C's of effective communication. The first one I talked about being clear. I said it has to be concise. The next, I said it has to be concrete. Number 4 C of effective communication is that it has to be correct. Whatever communication you are passing, you need to pass a very correct message. Okay? So if the message is not correct, then the communication is not effective. Okay? So you need to mind your choice of words, while passing an information, and also your grammar usage. The next C of effective communication is it has to be coherent. Okay? It has to be coherent. That means, the information you are passing has to be in a logical order. For instance, before discussing with you today about effective communication, in our previous video, we already discussed about communication. So we have a background knowledge about communication. And then now we are looking at effective communication. That is being coherent. Okay? From the known to the unknown in a logical sequence in a way that people can understand what you are saying. So the next C about effective communication is that it has to be complete. So when we say complete, it simply means that the information you are passing needs to be understood by the audience. Okay, there should be enough information for the communication to be said to be effective. So the next thing is that the communication needs to be cautious. Okay, you need to say it in a very polite way, in a polite tone, in a professional polite tone for your communication to be effective. There is a way you can talk to people and they perceive it as if you are attacking them rather than passing an information. So I'm going to list the 7 C's of effective communication again. The first thing I say is that it has to be clear. Next, it needs to be concise. It needs to be concrete. It needs to be correct. It needs to be coherent. It needs to be complete. And then it also needs to be what? Cautious. So these are the 7 C's of effective communication. When you check whatever you are communicating with these C's, you'll be able to say whether your communication is effective. Okay? So let us just talk about benefits of effective communication. You will agree with me that when we say a communication is effective, it means that it is coherent. Okay, it means it is everything that I've listed before. Okay, so we look at the benefits. What are the benefits? Firstly, effective communication provides clarity. When you communicate effectively, people will understand what you are trying to say. There will be no need for ambiguity. There will be no need for doubts. Okay, then number two, it builds relationship. So because the audience that you are communicating with can understand you, a relationship is established. You know, a relationship is established when both parties can understand themselves. Okay, so that's another benefit of effective communication. The next benefit of effective communication is that it creates commitment. Okay, your audience is able to it is able to commit to whatever you want them to know, or whatever. Then also it defines expectation. When a communication or expectations are well defined, effective communication. So now comments, use the comment section. I will answer you and reply to your comments. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. This is where we're going to, and I'm really happy because this is the first time I'm going on live. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you have any comment, just drop in the comment section. Okay, do comment, like. Thank you, and I'll see you in my other